Let me say this bluntly, because this is crushing me. People are losing money, like real money, because of garbage real estate advice they're seeing on social media. And it's only getting worse. A brand new TSB study found that 55% of people who took financial advice from social media lost money. Not didn't gain, not didn't do well, they lost money. And in real estate, the stakes are even higher. There is more noise today than ever before. TikTok, house hacking hacks, YouTube gurus promising passive income in 30 days, Instagram memes telling you to wait. Oh, wait, no, buy, panic. Wait, don't panic. All in the same week. And here's the dangerous part. 83% of people got financial advice they didn't even seek out. They were fed it by the algorithms designed for attention, not accuracy. The same study showed something even more heartbreaking. 70% of 25 to 34-year-olds trust social financial content. 62% of 16 to 24-year-olds do as well. These are the exact people trying to make their very first big money decision, like renting versus buying, FHA versus conventional, fixing their credit, saving for a down payment. And 67% say they felt worse about their finances after scrolling. That crushes confidence. It delays action, and it leads people into decisions based on fear, not facts. Let me walk you through the 3 categories of bad real estate content doing the majority of the damage. Number 1 is oversimplified hacks. I mean, people love to throw the term hack around like it's a solve-all. Just house hack with roommates. Just buy pre-foreclosures. Just pull out a HELOC and buy 4 rentals. Like, none of those are a just. They're full-time strategies that require experience, risk management, and math. And the second one is the one-size-fits-all predictions, like prices are crashing, rates are dropping, wait for the perfect time, buy now or you'll be priced out forever. And the one I hate the most, marry the house and date the rate. This isn't a magic 8-ball. This is like a $500,000 transaction. Generalizations cost people equity and opportunity. Creators cherry pick numbers to sound smart. No mention of taxes, insurance, HOA rules, appraisal gaps, DTI structures, loan limits, PMI changes, concessions, federal or local lending guidelines, or the real cost of ownership. In over 20 years of lending and 9 years since its inception, I've never seen anyone win with TikTok math. This isn't a knowledge problem. It's a confidence problem. When people feel unsure about their finances, they go to the loudest voices instead of the right voices. And frankly, the loudest voices are the ones that are the least qualified. They're not even in the business. They're on social media. It's the same reason why millions followed crypto meme coins. It feels exciting. It feels easy. It feels like the get rich fast shortcut we've all been waiting for. But shortcuts in real estate rarely lead to wealth. They lead to regret. Here's what I tell every first-time homebuyer, every investor, and every family that I work with. Good advice is specific. It's personal. It's fact-based. Bad advice is sweeping and general. It's emotional and viral. Your financial strategy has to match your income, your timeline, your risk tolerance, your family's needs, your specific tax situation, your local market, and ultimately your long-term goals. That's why the best real estate decisions are boring. They're repeatable. They're predictable. They're grounded. There's no single right time to buy a house. There's only your time when the numbers align with your goals. That's why you need a real strategy, not a viral soundbite. Because when somebody online is wrong about interest rates, they lose followers. When you're wrong about real estate, you lose money. You lose equity, stability, and years of opportunity. I'm not here to scare you out of the market at all. I'm here to give you the clarity the internet won't. Homeownership is still the best proven path to wealth, but only when it's done with real math, with real strategy and guidance, not social media hype. So let's make a deal. Before you take real estate advice from a stranger online, run the numbers with someone who actually understands them. I'm Nicole Rueth, 20 years in the business, 60 doors, and a career built on strategic advice that lasts. I'll see you next week.